Hello, I'm Tim Krul. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello everybody, Lewis, Norwich City Central. I hope you're all doing well. Another late goal. Tune in to watch Norwich City on Saturday against Bristol City. Just tune in the 80th minute. Norwich City continue this incredible run of late goals. Absolutely extraordinary. I don't think I've seen Norwich City continuously, score consecutive late goals, but they managed to rescue a point against the pre-season favourites Brentford. Both teams, Brentford and Norwich, were tipped kind of by the bookies to get promoted to the Premier League. And truth be told, Brentford were the better team. Norwich City deserved to lose this game of football. But somehow we've managed to rescue a point, and we've been a very, very lucky and very jammy team. But at the end of the day, the most important thing are the points on the board, which I'm really pleased about. Norwich City have managed to, grind out late wins. 95th minute winner against Rotherham, 91st minute winner against Wycombe, and 87th minute winner against Birmingham. And today, Kenny Mclean with an 87th minute late goal to give Norwich City a draw. And very, very lucky. Norwich City didn't really create any chances in that second half, tried to play tiki-taka football. Didn't really have any shots whatsoever. It was terrible. But Kenny Mclean from 25 yards thinks, hey-ho, I might as well take a shot. Norwich City have got nothing to lose, and it takes a massive deflection off the Brentford defender and somehow manages to find its way into the net. A very lucky goal. Norwich City, as I said, didn't deserve to win this game of football, but we've managed to get a point, and I'm very, very pleased about that. Brentford played some really good stuff, looked comfortable in the second half, and then they'll be wondering how they didn't win this game of football. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments section. Let's get into this match review where I'll be summing up the game. But most importantly, I'd love to hear from you guys down below in the comment section. If you are new to Norwich City Central, why not hit that subscribe button for consistent Norwich City content? It'll be absolutely fascinating to see where Norwich City go from here. As I said, we play Bristol City Saturday, 12:30 kickoff, and just tune in the 85th minute because that's when Norwich City will probably score. Looking at this game, we had a very late injury, Javi Quintilla, our left back, getting injured, and that's absolutely disastrous. Norwich City have only got one left back. We've only got three centre backs, and despite our incredible transfer window, keeping Buendia and Cantwell and Aarons, you can't help but feel light in that area. And Jakob Sorensen, a central defensive midfielder, came into that left back slot, and I thought he did reasonably well. A 6 out of 10 performance from him. But Norwich City, to be fair, in the first half, did play some really good stuff, particularly in the first 20-25 minutes. We were excellent. Moved the ball around well. Lucas Rupp doing really well. Mario Rancic in that number 10 role, getting into some really good opportunities. And Norwich City had a really, really big chance early on in the first 10 minutes through Emi Buendia. And Norwich City, despite having lots of the ball, we haven't really scored too many goals, and I'll get into that later on in the video. We haven't scored too many goals, and whilst we're having a lot of the ball, we're not creating too many big chances, but this was a big chance and we should have gone 1-0 up. Emi Buendia, beautiful run from him, beautiful bit of skill. It's an incredible run. It deserves a goal, but it's a brilliant save by the Brentford goalkeeper. 5 minutes after that, Mario Rancic as well, 20 yards out. We're used to him scoring from there, his shot going just wide of the post. And Norwich City in the first 20-25 minutes looked really comfortable. Brentford pressed us up very high up the pitch, but we escaped the press and we did really well. Buendia and Rancic getting into some really good pockets. But as with Norwich City, look, to be fair with Norwich, what have we played? 8 games this season and only conceded 6-7 goals. Defensively, we've been quite well, and I can see people scapegoating Grant Hanley. But on the whole, Norwich's shape is quite good. Defensively, we are quite good, but you can't help but feel with Norwich City there are always defensive mistakes in us, and to win a game of football, you sometimes feel Norwich City are going to have to score 2 goals in a game. Really poor. Cantwell loses the ball. Brentford go down their right-hand side. A simple ball into the box. Grant Hanley loses his man, and Ivan Toney, who I'm sure is going to be the championship top scorer with an easy finish from 6 yards, and that's Toney's eighth goal of the season. Norwich's top scorer's got 2 goals. That's Pukki and Rancic. I feel Brentford have got a killer instinct, and I feel that's what Norwich City are just missing at the moment. For all our possession and for all our hard work, Norwich City get into that final third, and we're just missing that killer instinct. And that's what's letting us down at the moment. And from the 25th minute onwards, Norwich struggled and Brentford looked really comfortable. Norwich City had a good chance just before half-time of a Grant Hanley header, but that went over. And that's kind of my summary of the game at the moment with Norwich City. 8 championship games in. I think we scored 8 or 9 goals, and for a team who wants to get promoted and in a playoffs, that's not really good enough. And I think that is just what is our problem at the moment. Pukki is doing okay, but he's not firing on all cylinders, and we need more goals from midfield. You know, when we got promoted in the 18-19 season, Stuperman, Buendia, Cantwell, Hernandez, Rancic all got 10 goals, and you can't help but feel, you know, Cantwell and Buendia need to start getting on the score sheet to help us, you know, get the goals. But in the second half, it was quite uneventful. Brentford was so comfortable. They were 1-0 up, but they were really comfortable. They're happy to give Norwich City the ball. Norwich City didn't really penetrate their defence once. I don't think the Brentford goalkeeper had a save to make, and Brentford had a couple of chances on the break as well to make it 2-0. Dolsgaard, I think, the defender from 6 yards out, he's got to score. So the ball comes straight to him in the box, and it's a shot which is straight at Tim Krul. And Tim Krul earlier on in the game made a superb save, possibly even the save of the season, to deny Ivan Toney. So, you know, Tim Krul had that penalty save against Rotherham, a brilliant save in the first half to keep the scoreline at 1-0. Tim Krul saving us points this season. Mario Rancic, despite not having the best game, are saving us points this season. We're very lucky at the moment, but hopefully the good performances will come very soon, and more importantly, hopefully the goals will come. But yeah, in the second half, we brought Poeta on. He didn't have too much of an influence. Buendia, despite having a positive first half performance, as did Mario Rancic, were quite sloppy. Norwich City never really looked like scoring. But we brought on Kenny Mclean, and let's not forget, it's another substitute scoring a goal. Daniel Farke has been criticised for his subs, but Mario Rancic has come on and scored winning goals, and Kenny Mclean has done the same. Not a winning goal, but, you know, to equalise. Norwich City were trying to pass the ball around, had a couple of crosses which we didn't really hurt them with, and we never really had a shot in that second half. Brentford was so comfortable, and you can see why they're a team who are going to be near the top of the table. But Kenny Mclean from 25 yards fancies, hey, I'm going to have a shot, hits it. I think it might even be going wide, to be honest with you, but it takes a massive deflection off the centre back, and it's so lucky. It just rolls into the opposite corner, and Norwich City somehow rescue a point out of the game. Really happy to get the point. Did Norwich City deserve it? Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, you know, we've scored lots of late goals, and the most, you know, when the season ends, it's all going to be all about those results. So, in terms of my overall summary of the game, Norwich City obviously coming up against a much harder opponent than Rotherham and Wickham, and we've got Bristol City who are in second place, and some tough games against Swansea coming up. So it's not going to be easy for Norwich. And we are coming up against harder opponents. And you can see today that the big thing with Norwich City, in my opinion, at the moment, is just that killer instinct. For all the possession we're having, and for all the, you know, good opportunities and the shots we're having, we're not really having too many meaningful shots. We're not creating too many big chances, and we need to, you know, get midfielders onto the score sheet more as well. But what Norwich City do show is character, and they do show a little bit, well, not a little bit, that much luck. I'll go off camera there. We're showing that much luck at the moment. But the most important thing is Norwich City getting the point. But Norwich City are lacking that killer instinct. But coming up against Brentford, one of the favourites away from home, Norwich City can be very happy to get a point. Plenty to work on for Norwich City, but in a good position at the moment in the top six, and let's hope we can go and win against Bristol City. But you might as well just wait till the 85th minute to see, I don't know, Mario Rancic score from 30 yards out. That's my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Kenny Mclean rescues a point for Norwich City against Brentford. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.